Welcome to Learn About Law. My name is Kevin O'Flaherty from O'Flaherty Law, and today we're going to talk about how to choose a corporation type in Illinois. We'll talk a little bit about the benefits of incorporating, and then we'll talk about the different types of corporations, including C corporations, S corporations, and LLCs. So the benefits of incorporating as opposed to operating as a sole proprietorship or a partnership are that corporations, whether you're a S Corp, C Corp, or LLC, get two primary benefits. They get personal protection from corporate debts, so shareholders of a corporation or members of an LLC are not personally liable for the debts of the corporation, meaning that creditors of the corporation can only go after assets actually owned by the corporation. They can't go after the homes of the shareholders or the personal bank accounts of the shareholders. The other benefit is generally favorable tax treatment, both on income tax and self-employment tax. So let's talk now about the differences between a C Corp, an S Corp, and an LLC. A C Corporation is what you think of when you think of Coke, Pepsi, McDonald's, large companies. C Corporations have the liability protection, but the tax treatment isn't as favorable. One problem with C Corps is that the profits are taxed twice. The corporation pays an income tax at the corporate level, and then once distributions are later made to shareholders, the shareholders pay their own income tax. So an S corporation is for smaller companies. S corporations are limited in the number of shareholders they can have and the type of shareholders they can have. And what an S corporation allows you to do is have the benefits of a corporation from a liability perspective, but you get income tax benefits because, one, S corps are treated favorably under the tax code for income tax, but two, you have pass-through taxation. And what this means is that rather than being taxed at the corporate level on corporate income and then taxed on the personal level on distributions, all of the taxes pass through to your personal tax returns if you are a shareholder of an S corp, and you're only taxed once on the personal level. So it's better to be an S corp than a C corp if, based on what you're trying to do with your business, you can be an S corp. And the reasons you wouldn't would be if you have too many shareholders or shareholders of a type that are not allowed to be an S corp. So S corps generally have to have individuals as opposed to entities as shareholders. So an S corp is great. It has favorable tax treatment from both an income tax and self-employment tax standpoint, and it also has liability protection. The problem with an S corp is also a problem with a C corporation is that in order to make major decisions, you have to follow corporate formalities in order to maintain those liability and tax protections. So if you're an S corp, you have to have a meeting of the shareholders or meeting of the directors, well, actually both, on an annual basis. And then to make decisions in between, you may need to call a special meeting of shareholders or a special meeting of the directors. So you have to follow these corporate formalities in order to make decisions. An LLC has all of the benefits of an S corp, except that it's a looser decision-making structure. So for small groups of partners who are all actively working together on a business, an LLC is preferable to an S corp because you don't have to hold meetings of shareholders either on an annual basis or special meetings to make major decisions. Major decisions can be made by email through an LLC, so you don't have to follow those corporate formalities in order to get the corporate protection. The one distinction, the one thing that an S corp has over an LLC is favorable self-employment tax treatment. So an LLC, like an S corp, allows automatically for pass-through taxation, meaning you're not taxed at the corporate level like a C corp and then again on the individual level. It's got the liability protection of a corporation. So far we're doing great. We've got all those protections, but S corps have favorable self-employment tax treatment and some favorable income tax treatment that LLCs don't automatically have. But the magic is that LLCs can file an S corp election with the IRS to choose to be taxed as an S corp. That doesn't take away any of the other benefits of the LLC, but it also adds a layer of tax benefit from both an income tax and self-employment tax perspective to the LLC. So if someone's asking what the best corporate form for them will be, you have to ask what they're trying to accomplish. If they are a small group of partners that are actively working together and want a simple decision-making structure, then I always recommend an LLC that's taxed as an S corp, that's filed an S corp election. If you have some passive investors and people that want protection of the corporate formalities that you're required to go through to make decisions. So people who aren't actually working in it every day, or more investors, so you want the protections provided by that corporate structure, then you move into S Corp territory. So you want to be a corporation taxed as an S Corp. You don't move into C Corp territory where you're double taxed until you can no longer qualify to be taxed as an S Corp, because either you have too many shareholders or you have the types of shareholders that can't qualify to be S Corp shareholders, or you want to go public. So that's the big difference between C corporations, S corporations, and LLCs. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments section below this post at learn-about-law.com or below the video on our YouTube station. If you need some help, please give us a call at 630-324-6666. That's 630-324-6666. We offer free consultations in many areas of law, and we have several geographic locations for your convenience. If you found this helpful, we'd love it if you'd subscribe to us on YouTube, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to your podcasts or watch your videos. Thank you so much for watching and listening.
Thanks so much for watching our video. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Click the subscribe button for new videos every week, and download and review us on iTunes. Visit learn-about-law.com for other legal-related articles and videos. Visit our business podcast and video blog, seizeyourbusiness.com, and visit Making Real Estate Fun for real estate videos and podcasts. Call us at 630-324-6666 for a free consultation.